Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. I'm Bruce, and look who it is.
The man, the legend.
The man, the legend, the one, the only.
Friend of those who have no friends.
Friend of those who have no friends, Mr. Len Wells.
Bruce, it's great to be here.
I think I have you today as the editor of the Carmi Chronicle.
Well, yesterday, but that's okay.
They did. Speaking of the day,
no, they did not.
That would fit.
That would
that's.
We'll get into that later.
We'll get into that here.
But no, happy to be here. Thank you. I can't believe that you're still asking me to come up here. But thanks again for putting me up at the Best Western last night.
Well,
that's a step up, but from the last couple of them.
Where were you last time?
Well, it was what was it, the No-Tell Motel? I forget the name of it.
Good thing.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Well, you're a special guest. You require special treatment.
Thank you.
And special.
And thanks for stocking the green room ahead of this.
Well, you're very welcome.
Very nice. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Especially the Courvoisier.
That was supposed to be Dom Perignon.
Oh, it was? Well,
yeah.
Cheap.
You got Courvoisier instead?
Yes. A little early in the morning for that, but it's okay.
Well, you want to. Nobody knows what you want to put in your mimosa.
Well, that's true. Never thought about that.
You never know. This is Thursday, March 18th. Hope everybody had a happy St. Patrick's Day. You see, I'm still wearing green.
I don't see any green on you anyway.
There is green.
Yeah, okay,
there is this has some green.
I still have some broccoli in my teeth. That's the only green I got.
Let me see if I can't zoom in on some of the green.
That's not green. That's yellow. You ding dong.
That's green.
If that's green, I don't know what I am, but if you think that's green. Okay.
There's green in the jacket.
You have to understand that I'm about half blind. You do have a green mug there, though. You lay that up against that green mug and tell me that's green.
That's green. Right there is green.
All right, whatever.
That's not black.
It looks black to me.
It's supposed to be green.
We burned 10 minutes on what color is Bruce's jacket?
I think it's green. Well, who knows? Well,
it's nice looking, whatever.
Thank you so very much. Actually, I think this is probably the style of, say, the 1950s and 60s.
Yeah, you need a fedora. You have a fedora.
I have a fedora. I don't have it here with me.
Probably shouldn't wear it on the air.
Well, it would cover up my hair. My hair looks nice.
You have the Audubon hair. Audubon on a dog's back.
Yeah. Let's tell folks what's going on today. This is
ready.
Thursday, March 18th. I always shift over to that camera.
Why?
Well, that's what I do it every time when I'm giving but I forget that with you here, occasionally the community events become events for people.
Sport.
It's a participative sport, and especially again on this first one.
Oh, good. I'm ready.
Today,
my ankles this morning,
March 18th at 6 o'clock tonight. The Wayne County Historical Society.
Oh my!
Will meet again at the main reading room.
Oh, the main reading room,
not the Fairfield.
Not that one in the back.
No, it's the main one.
Oh yeah,
of the Fairfield Public Library. Please enter through the Center Street doors. Those are the best. The north ones. Face masks are required.
As well they should.
And social distancing will be encouraged. We are social distance. We are both, however, vaccinated.
I am vaccinated twice.
Those times as well, and so we could be sitting closely.
Yeah,
here.
we're not going to. I don't want to be that close to you.
Actually, tomorrow I'm breaking social distancing for the first time on the show. Well,
you're going to hug your wife?
No, I've got three people. Going to have a panel of three.
Oh, dear Lord.
We're all vaccinated.
Well, all of you?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Well, maybe but one.
Well, okay.
But that makes him entirely like a 1 in 8,000 chance mathematically.
That'd be good. That'd be great. You'd probably get a better chance of getting ticks from that turkey thing you got behind you than COVID.
I don't know if people see the turkey.
There's a turkey thing.
Yeah, there's the turkey.
It's probably got ticks.
It does.
Oh, yes, it
They'd be dead by now, surely, wouldn't they?
I would hope so. But go ahead. What do we got?
Well, I hope there's
6 o'clock at the
6 o'clock
library.
At the Wayne County Historical Society.
Main meeting room.
The speaker is Steve Lee.
Steve Lee, is he going to bring his piano?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, that's too bad.
He's going to talk about. He's going to talk about his.
No, that's not that one Conestoga wagon trip.
Yes, I think so. Yeah,
that had the busted tire.
The Family History Odyssey is what he calls it.
Yes.
Was that the one where they
stopped at a Stuckey's going somewhere? I don't remember. We bought one of those pecan logs that they made back 40 years ago. They haven't sold them all yet. Yes, it was a Conestoga wagon trip he made, wasn't it? I
think it was something like that. And trying to get across the Little Wabash River or something like that.
And I don't. Yeah, he wrote a book about that.
That's exactly right.
And he's going to talk about that.
He's going to talk about that.
Wow.
The presentation will be made also available next week on a link
that'll be
on tape. Placed on the Wayne County Historical Society Facebook page.
Well, that'll be fun. And by the way, he's a really, really nice guy.
And does a great job.
He truly does. I may jest a little bit, but he's a really nice guy.
He does a good job. If you want
a great piano player.
Want more information, contact Terry Prizer at seprizer@gmail.com for questions. Yeah, I think he's the didn't we determine?
He's not the guy with the antique car, not the muscle car or something, is it? That's somebody else. Never mind.
Terry's got Terry's the former Terry's the drummer.
The hangman? Oh,
Terry's the drummer.
Drummer, okay.
He's the drummer. He is the former professional percussionist.
Oh, with Deuces Wild? not that professional. Oh, okay, double wide debris.
Yeah, no.
Oh, even more professional than that.
Symphonic. You have the dudes in the back who hit the triangles and the cymbals at the right time. Yeah.
Like the Evansville Philanthropic.
That's exactly right. Entirely.
Professor Salvia, Poopy Salvia. What's his name? Alfred Salvia. That's the conductor of the Evansville Philharmonic.
Didn't he run for governor of Illinois?
No.
Al Salvi?
That was about 100 on the Communist Party.
Do you remember when Al Salvi ran for governor?
He ran in the Communist Party, didn't he? Seriously, wasn't it? It wasn't.
I don't think he was communist.
But it was some weird party.
It was an odd little deal because he couldn't get the nomination of, I want to say, the Republican, but it might have been.
I just remember that he failed miserably.
Yeah.
But Alfred
he's in charge of the Evansville Philharmonic. Al Salvi.
I've introduced him twice at concerts.
So it's not the same guy.
No, I don't think so.
That ran for governor.
No. This guy, he's pretty good musician.
I forgot to turn my phone.
Oh, you're fine.
I'll turn it off here in a second.
You don't need to. I think it's
I do.
It's kind of fun.
What, the thing keep going off? Yeah, that's it's not that fun.
So anyway,
also, if you
what else you got?
Also, I suspect you could, if you want more information, you could probably go up to the unique store there, uniquely
Rustique, the Wraithy twins.
Yeah, and they would be able to help you.
And French horn salesman.
They would be able to help you all you'd want.
Don't they have musical instruments there? I'm just saying.
They might be able to make something.
I didn't know.
I'm not sure.
A floral French horn. Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be really cool.
Yeah, put the flowers in the bell there.
That'd be sweet. That'd be
Word I'm sorry.
Also, Effingham Restaurant Week continues. Continues tonight at these fine Effingham restaurants.
Wendy's.
Effing Brew Company, Firefly Grill, Joe Sipper Grill, Kitchens Unlimited, including Gino's Grill, Southern Illinois Burger Company, and Lucia's Italian Kitchen.
That sounds good.
Tuscan Grill Winery, TK Grill, Deberg Steakhouse,
Did you say a winery?
McAllister's Deli, Tuscan Hills Winery, and Taqueria Don Pedro.
Wow. Get you a margarita going there.
Get you a margarita and stay for a while, probably is what they prefer.
Can I tell you about a quick margarita story? Could I stop just long enough to tell this quick story?
Yeah, absolutely.
I had a meeting in Carmi last evening.
Okay.
And on the way home, my wife wanted a little takeout food from the Mexican restaurant.
Well, how about that?
Well, every Tuesday night they have a special. It's a very small margarita for $1.
Is this
99 cents.
Is this at the one out on Route 14 heading to Norris City?
Yes, correct. It's a nice place. Can't think of the name of it, but it doesn't matter.
El Rancherito.
We'll say tequilas, I think it was. But anyway, 99 cents for a small margarita. And of course, I had to wait for the order, so I partook in one. It was very small. But I said, do you still have the special on Tuesday night? And this guy's about 2 tables back from it. It's a true story, Bruce.
Yeah.
True story.
Yeah.
He said, it's just like this. And he held up the special. I'm not making this up. If he had one, he had 15 empties sitting on his table.
15 empty glasses?
And he said, I'm waiting for him to bring me some more. I'm thinking, he said, I can shoot a 20 here and, have a pretty good evening. But I don't know why he didn't
shoot a 20 on the margaritas, throw 5 in the machine.
Yes. I don't know why he didn't bust that table, but they never did. I mean, he had them everywhere. I thought, when did you get here? Yesterday? But anyway, I apologize for.
Well, you see, a lot of times when you see those specials, they've got the the really big ones.
Oh yeah, the El Grande.
Yeah, the El Grande margarita. Yeah,
you could dock a jet ski in one of those.
Sometimes, actually, I'm not sure if it's that restaurant, but that they used to have the 32-ounce mugs of cold beer.
Yes, those are. How did we devolve from?
We were talking about history.
Restaurants. Effingham Restaurant Day.
Effingham Restaurant. Contact one of those restaurants and they'll be
great
able to.
folks.
This is also a National Lacy Oatmeal Cookie Day.
What?
Lacy Oatmeal Cookie Day, not to be so confused with regular oatmeal cookie day.
I certainly hope not.
The Lacy oatmeal cookies.
They look crispy.
Yeah, they are crispy, and they are typically accompany a scoop of ice cream or sorbet.
Oh.
In the early night, that's a good looking cookie.
It is.
Actually,
very thin, very flat, very crunchy.
Very thin, flat, and crunchy. You know how they make it that way? You basically
sit on it.
More butter, I think.
And the more butter, I didn't know if that or they put them under their arm. So a lot of times you do that.
Do that again.
It's kind of like this. Here you
I didn't have you on camera.
At least they're not making donuts. So.
Thank heavens that they're not making donuts.
I apologize.
I've got another picture of see, now those are some good looking Lacy oatmeal cookies.
Lacy is okay. That's the type. The word Lacy. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's the thinner oatmeal cookie. Considered a health food, the cookies quickly became popular in the early 1900s, and by then the recipe appeared on containers of Quaker oats, and they became famous.
Well, I'm going to have to look that up when I get to the house. That looks good.
Well, you might want to make some.
You bet.
You might want to bake some. This is also National Sloppy Joe Day.
Oh, I love Sloppy Joes.
One of America's all-time favorite hot sandwiches.
That's a lot like one of those other things you were talking about. The Sloppy Joes are great.
Sloppy Joes are outstanding.
I love them. Do you like cheese on yours, the grated cheese? I do.
Not at all.
Grated, but
Not at all.
Seriously.
Yeah, you mean like you're talking about
just some other cheese like
like run through, shredded
cheese. Thank you very much. I love shredded cheese on top of mine.
Not at all.
Really?
No, I like my Sloppy Joes with 2 pickles or 3 pickles.
Pickles are good. Pickles are good.
You got to have pickles on it, and but that makes an outstanding.
But speaking of ham and beans, you know what you get when you serve ham and beans and sliced onions.
By the way,
do you know what you get?
What's that?
Tear gas. But go ahead.
I got
a million of them.
I had pictures.
Yeah.
I had pictures. It's National Sloppy Joe Day.
I love Sloppy Joes.
And I had pictures. See, I've got another picture of a Sloppy Joe. That's a good looking. That's like a chunky one, right?
Yeah, I'm not so big on chunky.
I like this one better. Yeah, I like the original one better. Yeah, that's a better looking picture.
Put that in a crock pot.
But I had other pictures I didn't bring. I didn't bring to throw. Because they were the vegan Sloppy Joes.
The what? The vagrant?
Vegan.
Oh, vegan. No.
Vegan Sloppy Joes. And one of them, instead of imagine that picture.
Oh, yes.
Each of those small little chunks that are tasty and succulent morsels, they were all baked beans.
Whistleberries.
Whistleberries.
Oh, no.
With the onions on top.
No.
And your pickles.
No, that's just cheap.
And I mean, you were basically making what your joke was.
Yeah, you're making tear gas is what
tear gas. Yeah. The tear gas Sloppy Joe.
You heard it here.
Do you know where the Joe came from? The Sloppy Joe?
I do not. Was it something to do with warfare, World War II or something?
In Havana, Cuba, in the 1930s, a genuine bartender who gained popularity with vacationers who went by the name of Sloppy Joe. He earned his name for his less than enthusiastic way of cleaning the bar.
Of course.
He was, however, an attentive bartender. The bar was a hot spot for the jet set. And so that's the original Sloppy Joe. However,
is there one in Key West, Sloppy Joe's? Seriously, is there a bar?
I think there might be.
I'm wanting to say there's a Sloppy Joe's in Key West.
I think there is. I've got friends who've gone to Key West.
And I love Key West, by the way.
Let's see. The Town Hall Deli in Maplewood, New Jersey has a direct connection to Sloppy Joe of Havana fame.
I did not know
It opened in 1927, and during the 1930s, Maplewood's Mayor Sweeney traveled to Havana, where he met the bartender named Sloppy Joe, and he was served a delicious sandwich. The mayor came back to New Jersey with a well-developed taste for Joe's sandwich. He enjoyed it so much, he asked the town hall deli to replicate it. According to the website, it was made with coleslaw, ham, cow tongue, Swiss cheese, and tons of dressing, and lots of dressing that was served on thin rye bread was the original.
I don't think I'd like the original. Do you? That doesn't sound very
Not sure I like the original. I like the beef.
Especially the slaw part. I'm not a big slaw fan.
Slaw goes good on a slaw.
I like a slaw burger.
Slaw goes good on pulled pork.
Oh, yeah.
Pulled pork and sloppy joes are two entirely different things. I tell you what, let's do. Let's
take a break. You want to take a break?
No, let's tell you what's on TV first.
Oh, let's do.
Then we'll take
Absolutely.
a break. High school girls volleyball tonight. I'll be in Fairfield.
Wow.
Hamilton County.
Are you going to be doing the play-by-play? Mm-hmm. Oh, my gosh.
Hamilton County taking on the Fairfield Lady Mules. That'll be at 6:15 tonight. Also, Windsor Stew-Stars will be in Dietrich, and that'll be on Channel 99. Fairfield game on Channel 100. Baseball today, the Nationals at the Mets. That's at noon. 5 o'clock tonight, the Marlins play the Cardinals on Fox Sports Midwest, Channel 630. A couple of hockey games tonight. NBCSN has the Penguins versus the New Jersey Devils, Blackhawks versus the Lightning, and then tonight on the NCAA tournament starts. It's the first four in. I will give you these teams.
Do you have the bracket made out yet?
I have my bracket made out, but I will give you these teams. See if you can name them.
You mean where they're from or whatever? Yeah. Oh, or name the mascot. Oh, okay. I'll try.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Drake plays Wichita State at 5:27.
Drake Blue Mules.
Bulldogs. It's close.
Bulldogs. Okay.
Wichita State.
Tornadoes.
You're in the right neighborhood.
Storms.
Think corn.
Corn. That's
corn. Shockers.
The Shockers.
The Shockers.
Not to be confused.
That's exactly right.
Shock as in putting up a shock of corn.
That's exactly right. Putting up a shock of corn. UCLA Bruins take on Michigan State. Oh, heck, I just
Wolverines. Michigan State. Spartans. I do that. Yeah.
I should have.
That's okay. That's all right.
But that's all tonight. And also, that's on TBS Channel 632. Channel 634 is True TV, and they've got the 16 seeds. Texas Southern versus Mount St. Mary's, Appalachian State versus Norfolk State. I'm not going to ask you to name any of those because you wouldn't know.
No, I'm probably not.
That would be a cruel joke on my part. This is Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. That's Len. I'm Bruce. Back in a sec.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
They do.
They saw bones. Like
hello, folks. Welcome back.
Like a carpenter shop.
That's exactly right. Welcome back, Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. It is Len Wells, ladies and gentlemen, the editor of the Carmi Chronicle down in Carmi, Illinois. How is, I haven't been to White County. I haven't been that direction in maybe
72 years.
In quite some time, probably 3 or 4 months. How is White County doing today without Doug Meyer policing the store?
We have a new sheriff in town.
New sheriff in town.
Yeah, it's doing good. It's doing good. I attended a very, 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 very ugly meeting a week ago down in Carmi.
The people were ugly?
No, the meeting.
Did they invite you?
Oh, I was covering it as a
okay.
It was a
you didn't get my joke. That was an insult.
Thank you. Yeah, I was an ugly meeting, and I was there too. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, you understand.
That was an ugly meeting because I think it's worth mentioning.
What was it?
Well, what it was a public hearing having to do with public housing. The county board chairman, and I'm going to condense this, but anyway, the county board chairman would like a new director of the housing authority in White County.
Okay.
And he's already got the person he'd like to have that job.
Well, usually you have, if you're a chairman like that, you have someone in mind if there's no
But you can't hire or fire the director. You can hire and fire the board.
The board hires and fires the director.
Correct. Yeah. So anyway, this one turns out to be, if you have ever been to any school board meeting in your life, you know that when it comes to personnel matters are taken up in closed session.
I will admit to you right now that I have never been to a school board meeting in my life.
Oh, and don't plan to.
And I really seriously do not plan to ever go.
Well, that's good. Yeah. But there's a reason why you do personnel stuff in closed session.
Okay.
This turned into a insult throwing accusation.
This was an open session.
This was a public hearing where they were throwing rocks and stones at the commissioners, if you want to call them that, the directors of the housing authority. They were throwing out accusations of theft, malfeasance, racism, bias
in public.
Absolutely, it was ugly. And then you had this one guy, there's 2 members on the housing board, and the county board chairman are like allies.
Okay, yeah.
And they want to get rid of the other 2 board members so that they can replace the director. So this is that's the dynamic of this whole thing. Well, I've got proof. And he's waving papers. I have got proof of racism. I've got proof of bias. I've got proof right here of theft. Well, the state's attorney's sitting about 15 feet away. If you do, hand it to him. The sheriff's sitting right behind you. Randy Graves. Turn around and give it to him. But no, they're waving these papers. I've got proof right here. That's not the way you conduct a meeting. And Jay Walden, who's an attorney.
So this was a member of the board?
Yes.
This was not a member of the public?
A member of the housing board.
Yes.
And the housing board was present. The director was present. The director said, I'm not going to answer any of your questions. This is not the forum for this. And it wasn't. It was terrible. It was a drive-by shooting almost.
How did it...
it just devolved.
How did it devolve like that?
That's the way it started. It's exactly the way it started. County board chairman says, I want to get rid of the director because she's not doing her job.
The county board director probably could have found another way to do this.
Well, he'd already done it in an email.
Yeah.
And so
they were...
I guess they were ready.
They were prepared.
Yeah, but it was still ugly. It was just ugly. And Jay Walden said, Jay Walden's an attorney. He's an attorney. He's also the
state's attorney, right?
No, he's not the state's attorney, but I think he's the city attorney for Grayville. But anyway, he says, look, I've been to a lot of these public hearings. This ain't no public hearing. This is no way to conduct a hearing. And the meeting ended.
No kidding.
Just that quick.
Meeting ended.
Anybody have anything else?
Meeting ended at his suggestion.
Basically said, this is not a hearing.
Wow.
Anyway.
Was there any member of the public there?
Oh, yeah, there were several, and they were all in support of the board that was being accused.
Yeah, the pair.
Yeah. the pair that were being accused. The chairman, Tina Wells is her name, no relation to me, by the way. But boy, they were just throwing all kinds of accusations at her. It was terrible that he would do it in an open forum like that.
Wow.
And and I said in a piece that I wrote, an opinion piece I wrote, they may run them all off and hire somebody else. That's fine. That's fine. That's just the way it is.
You know what that probably could have been called?
An odd, unusual, awkward moment. Oh, that's good segue, Bruce.
I'm a professional. This is National Awkward Moments Day.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Today? All day.
Today, all day long.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
You did not know that, which made this just right now.
Oh, man.
Somewhat of an awkward moment.
I'm going to have an awkward moment and have a...
Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about awkward moments. We'll be right back here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey after this word. Do stick around.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our power brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel in.
Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield.
Absolutely.
Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV.
That's what you say, awkward moments, month or week or day.
This is all right. There we go. That's what it is right there. National Awkward Moments Day. Have you ever called someone by the wrong name, tripped over nothing, walked in the door, had the completely wrong words come out of your mouth, and just forgot? That'd be like going to the Queen of England and saying, "Say, how's your grandkids?"
How's the grandkids? Now, what color is that baby going to be? Oh, that was terrible. I did watch that.
How's the grandkids doing, huh?
How's the grandkids? How's that little boy doing? Gosh, that turned out to be. I did watch that.
Did you watch
the Oprah show? Yeah, that was good.
It was
a good interview.
I must tell you, I TiVoed it for my wife because I had a
lot of other things going.
Well, I am one of those people that I don't have a whole lot of. I don't care about the Royals all that much. For some reason, my phone thinks I do. It keeps sending me Google.
You like Crown Royal, I know that.
That'll be okay. Yeah, I like the King of Beers. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely, Budweiser.
But yeah, I'm not. I don't care, and
I don't follow them either.
But my phone thinks I do, and I get the notices, and I knew that was on, and I forgot to start the TiVo of it, the DVR of it, and so about 5 or 10 minutes in, I got it started. Missed the first 10 or 15 minutes.
You didn't miss much, but it's still.
And my wife says, "So, we gonna watch this?" I said, "No, I am not going to watch this.
I'm watching Duke.
I'm watching something else. I'm going to go up and read the paper or something like that." So yeah, she came up about 2 hours later, and I figured I'd be able to go on Twitter and get the gist of the whole thing in about 30 seconds or less, and that's what I did.
Well, good for you.
But did you enjoy the show?
The what?
Did you enjoy the show, the Oprah show?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I thought she did a great job.
She's a good interviewer.
She's a very good interviewer. She's at the top of her game. She really and truly is.
She really, and people.
She knows when to ask a follow-up question. She knows when to do that.
People don't realize how good she is.
It's an art.
Huh? It is an art. And then then you realize after you watch her, boy, I know a heck of a lot more about that person than I ever dreamed I would or thought I would.
Yeah, but awkward moments. I'll never forget walking up. I had to pick up a prescription at a local drugstore, and there was a lady there with her daughter. And I knew both of them, and I said, "Oh, when's the baby due?" Oh, that's a question you should never, ever, ever ask a woman. Ever.
Ever.
No. Unless it's your spouse.
That is a not ever question.
And she wasn't. She wasn't.
You've done that.
I did that one time.
How many times have you ever asked a woman that question?
One time. That time I never ever did it again, and I was mortified. Oh, and I was.
I must tell you, I have thought of asking that question a few times.
Held your tongue.
I have seen someone else do it in that instance, and yeah, the ice is just. The ice that forms around that person's further conversation that day is can't get through it. It's unbelievable. It's fun to watch.
I would tell you probably my most awkward moment in my career as a newsman occurred when I was covering the campaign of Ronald Reagan running for president.
Oh, really?
He was visiting, I believe, Williamson County. He flew into the Williamson County Airport.
Okay.
That was back when they, actually
had planes come in and out.
Yeah, actually, planes come in and out, and they campaign even in our area.
Right.
So anyway, of course, you as a reporter, when you're covering someone in the presidential campaign,
was this the 80 campaign or 84?
I believe it had been 84.
Okay, so he was president.
Yes, but he was running for re-election. He got a lot of Secret Service protection. You might guess. So I'm in the whatever you call it, the airport
vestibule.
Whatever. Yeah.
Terminal.
Thank you. I was in the terminal. You have to get there at least an hour and a half before the presidential visit.
Okay.
For security reasons.
Sure.
Now, you have to understand what I did for a living. I was a reporter, photographer. I was a one-man band.
Sure.
Okay? One-man band. So I do it all. So
so you had the big camera going on your
camera,
TV, the whole
I think at the time I had a CP16, a Cinema Product 16 millimeter camera. CP16.
So it's 16 millimeter. That's
film.
Not videotape.
This is
film.
That's film. This is film. That's how long ago that was. Yeah. At the end of the film era. But anyway, saw a good friend of mine across the way there. He said, "Wells, what are you doing here?" He said to me, "Wells, what are you doing here?" I said, "I'm here to shoot Reagan." And now, before you get all upset.
I'm not upset. I know you.
What I do for a living is I go out with my camera and I shoot pictures.
We are shooting a show right now.
We're shooting a show right now. I'm going to go out and shoot a wreck. I'm going to go out and shoot an interview with the mayor. I'm going to go shoot the mayor. Shoot the mayor as in shoot an interview. The Secret Service found that not the least bit humorous at all. They heard that. And what they did was, and that was an awkward moment. This is a true
That's awkward.
So they took me out of the terminal to my car, to my news car, and they made me disassemble my camera totally, take the lens off, take the film out, take what they call the ears, take the ears off the camera. They searched the trunk of my car underneath the seats and under the hood and everything, and then allowed me to go back in.
Did they give you? Could you put your camera back together?
Yes. But that was an awkward moment. What are you here for? I'm here to shoot Reagan, and he did eventually get shot, though, didn't he?
Well, he got shot before that.
But anyway, they were a little sensitive about that.
I suspect they were. Secret Service guy got shot too.
That was an awkward moment. Yeah, and Brady got shot too. Yeah, it's the Brady bill.
Yeah,
not to be confused with the Brady Bunch.
It's two different entirely different things.
I'm sure you've had some awkward moments.
Oh,
but that was a dandy. Would you agree?
Yes, that's a dandy. Most of mine are I am reserved. I know I don't appear to be reserved. I appeer to be loud and gregarious.
Like a bull in a china shop, yeah. Sometimes,
but most of the time most of the time I'm embarrassed like that, or it's on purpose.
Really?
It's self-deprecating.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, for the most part. I'll ask somebody an awkward question from time to time, like, hey, Queen, how are the grandkids? I would ask that now. that would be something that I would ask right now.
Yeah, just because you get a good reaction.
It's very difficult for me to feel awkward.
Isn't that something? Yeah, but I do. I say stupid things a lot. I just do.
For instance, I was back in college. We were doing a marching Illini. We would go practice at a high school football game the night before when we went on the road, the night before we went to say to Ohio Stadium. And we'd practice the high school football game. We'd have all kinds of fun stuff.
Big deal for the high school kids.
We did in front of there's 350 kids in the band. And everybody's having fun. Me and the group of lower brass decide to do a pyramid.
You were the base.
I was not the base.
Oh, you should have been.
They wanted me to be on top. So we did the whole.
Were you big then too?
I was about 280 pounds.
That's a fairly good size fella.
Yeah, 270, 280 pounds. I'm not as big as now, but I was pretty good size. Well, look at the picture, for crying out loud. You can see how big I was at the time.
Brothers, yeah.
It's a five-tier pyramid. There's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And then Bruce.
God bless those poor kids on bottom.
They were just quivering.
So I'm climbing up to the top of the pyramid. I get there.
Did you have on football cleats? I'm surprised you didn't.
I get there, and then, of course, that lasts about half a second. I'm on top, and everything topples back.
Oh, no.
And I'm on top, and I fall back onto this. I'm on this rubberized track, and I land. I don't know if you're aware. You can see it on the commercial here eventually. I think maybe the one that's coming up, how the tubas have mouthpieces.
Of course.
A big, thick mouthpieces.
Absolutely.
About that big.
About that long.
They weigh about that long.
Weigh about a half a pound.
Weigh about a half a pound, and they are solid.
Oh, yeah.
And I land on my keister, and the whole audience, the whole band, and the football is just having a ball. They see everybody's laughing and having a good time, and you want to finish the laugh. That's when I reach into my pocket, pull out my mouthpiece out of my back pocket, and everybody realizes, oh my gosh, he fell on his mouthpiece.
And guess where he pulled it out of?
Yeah, guess where he just.
That's hilarious.
Speaking of trombones, we'll be back right after this. That's Len Wells. We're just having some fun. Back in a sec.
Do your best friend a favor. Take them to Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. One stop for dog boarding. Don't leave them home alone or trust them with someone you don't even trust. Pamper them with the Doggy Daycare. They do grooming, training, and your doggy will love the sweet treats dog barkery. Bakery. Spoiling your pooch 7 days a week. Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Dog grooming, training, and boarding. 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Find them on Facebook or at jaggersdoggydaycare.com.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our power brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Len Wells,
the man, the legend,
is here. How do folks find out more of your stories and that kind of thing? Are you guys online at the Facebook?
We have a limited online presence, but it is CarmiChronicle.com.
Well, I mean, you kind of have to have one of some kind, but there's a reason it's limited. You want people to buy the papers, too.
Correct, because there's a lot of advertising in the papers, and there's a lot more news in the paper than you could ever put on a website. And we also have a Facebook presence. But, yeah, the Carmi Chronicle.
So once a week, right?
Yeah, it's a weekly paper. Comes out on Thursday.
Anything interesting in the news over the past
week?
Because it's been about a month since I've seen you.
We had a tremendously busy week from a news perspective. This past week, we had a young lady, 19 years old, went missing last Thursday.
Really?
A week ago today. Went missing out of Harrisburg from her home. She left her home on foot. She had her cell phone with her. Called her mom. Said, "Mom, I'm on my way home." And she never came home.
And this wasn't a weather issue?
No. This weather was okay. I mean, there was no winter weather, if that's what you're asking. So anyway, she didn't come home. So they had a search for her this past Sunday. And a lot of people showed up to search for her. And
it's down in Saline County.
This is in Saline County, Harrisburg. So they found her cell phone in the middle of the road.
Oh, really?
Not too far from where she went missing, or where she had last been seen. And there was something in the cell phone. I mean, the cops are playing this pretty close to the vest, but there was something in that cell phone that led them to a residence on High Street in El Dorado, which is also Saline County. And there they discovered evidence of a homicide, which would lead me to believe a lot of blood.
Yeah.
Or at least something that shows that there was a struggle and a death occurred there. And then from there, they developed some more information. They found this lady's body Sunday evening north of Equality, also in Saline County. Don't have an arrest yet. Don't have a cause of death yet, but that was a homicide.
They must have plenty of thoughts on the matter, though.
I'm sure they do. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to go from A to B to C to the body.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? But no, it's a terrible, terrible tragedy. A very, very pretty 19-year-old girl, and don't know what happened to her. Then we also had an aggravated criminal sexual assault with a firearm. This was basically, I mean, they don't call it rape anymore. It's criminal sexual assault. Had an Enfield lady was sexually assaulted at gunpoint.
No kidding.
And an 18-year-old individual has been jailed on that. His bond, I believe, is $150,000.
Wow.
So that was terrible. And a home invasion in Norris City, where 3 individuals allegedly broke into a house and beat up some people. One person was strangled. The other 2 were badly beaten.
Good grief.
So that was Norris City. So that was bad. And then in Enfield, I'm trying to think what day this was.
This is all in the last week?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We had I started to say nice. That was terrible to say. A house fire in Enfield.
I'm looking at the moon cycle. This is.
It's almost a new moon. Just a sliver right now.
New moon was on Saturday.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Had Doug Sexton's house in Enfield caught fire.
Waxing.
Waxing.
It is waxing or waning.
And later this evening it's going to be waning. It's what they
right now I think it's already started.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh, that's too bad. But anyway, so it was a very, 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 very busy. And then we had the crazy county board meeting and the crazy public hearing, and so it was just like woo.
So it's a chock full of paper today.
Yeah, news-wise at least, yeah.
Wow.
But it'll come out tomorrow.
I'm sorry to hear that it's that chock full.
Oh, man. I mean.
Because that means
and then in White County, the state's attorney is currently, locally, you don't see jury trials very often. No, you really don't.
So we're still waiting on the one in Wayne County for the Megan Nichols.
Brody Merbarger is awaiting trial, and I don't think that's going to go to trial for the Megan Nichols slaying until summer.
Yeah.
There was one interesting development on that. Maybe we have it. I don't think we've discussed this. Mr. Merbarger's attorney asked for his client to have access to a computer in jail so that he could review the discovery. And you know what I mean by discovery.
Yeah.
Discovery meaning evidence.
Yeah.
Mr. Merbarger, the suspect, asked for, at least through his attorney, access to a computer so he could review the discovery in this case.
Which is a ton. Voluminous.
Yeah, from what I hear, I was talking to the state's attorney, Kevin Kakak. He says the biggest amount of discovery he's ever seen in any case he's ever dealt with. Wow. And he's been a state's attorney for many, many years and a judge as well. Yeah. But so, believe it or not, Judge Molt granted the motion with the caveat that the computer must be completely and totally wiped clean of anything else and it have no internet access. In other words, so they could load the evidence in the computer and he can review it on the computer, but he can't communicate using the computer, receive or send anything.
No kidding.
So he does have a computer in jail, which is kind of it's kind of unusual.
That is a little unusual.
Unusual. Defendants, pre-trial or otherwise, usually don't have access to computers.
Oh, that's.
So I assume it's a laptop, but I don't know that. But it's.
I mentioned in jest about the Doug Meyer not being there a month ago. Having left, it's the new guy's got his hands full.
He does have his hands full.
For crying out loud.
Randy Graves has his hand full, and there's been a rash of, believe it or not, four-wheeler and motorcycle thefts in White County. Just
is
terrible.
Is this a product
I think it has to do
weather?
with the economy, if you want to know the truth.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it has to do with the economy.
Folks aren't getting their stimulus checks quickly.
Got mine today. Did you? Yes. My bride and I both did.
I haven't checked my account.
You should do that because they're supposed to drop on this. You should have got it yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Oh, okay.
17th was yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have got it yesterday.
Yeah.
You might want to check that.
Oh, I tell you what, let's do.
Let's take a break and check it right now.
I've got this handy dandy phone I can check stuff on. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. That's Len. Bruce, back after this.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice. as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today, it's Len Wells. Thank you so much for being here, Len. I appreciate you giving us the update on Havoc in
I'm sure there's some good news there down in White County and Edwards County.
That's going to be, you're going to steal that for a headline, aren't you?
What's that?
Havoc in White County.
Just the way it, but there is some good news. Uncle Skeet and his his brother-in-law.
I forgot. I hadn't asked you about Uncle Skeet yet.
Uncle Skeet.
What is new in the world of our good friend Uncle
business.
Skeet? Did he? This is the time for it.
Entrepreneurship.
Let me tell you, with the
stimulus checks coming out.
Quarantine ending.
Oh yeah,
folks are going to want to get out, get a business going.
Absolutely. So Uncle Skeet and his brother-in-law, High Pockets Waxman. Do you know High Pockets?
I have never met High Pockets.
High Pockets Waxman, nice guy. But anyway,
I love the name, by the way.
But anyway, that's his. Anyway, so they had we were at the Poop Lodge and they'd had a few cocktails, and they came up with a business model. You've heard of telemedicine, right?
Sure, yeah. We've got
kind of a big deal.
My insurance agency provides particular.
Sure,
yeah.
sure. Anyway, they said, well, it's a cash-only business. Usually.
Oh, yeah.
Cash. They'll go through insurance or anything like that. Well, High Pockets and Skeet, they're not doctors, but they know a lot about home remedies. So they said, why can't...
Oh, so they're wanting on that end of it.
Absolutely. Teleremedy, like a teleremedy business, okay? A Cure for All was the name of their company. They started it, A Cure for All.
Well, I love it. That's what positive news. That is outstanding positive news that you can bring to the community.
Absolutely. Well, anyway, one of their first patients was a young man in his 20s, and he had warts on his hand between his index finger and his thumb, warts, both hands. Of course, first thing that High Pockets
could hurt, like if you're trying to shoot a gun or
anything.
Something.
His High Pockets accused him of handling frogs, and the frogs peed on him. That's what they say. The old timers
home remedies.
No. The old timers say that's what causes it.
Yeah.
Frogs peeing on you. That's why you get warts.
Yeah.
So anyway, they didn't have a cure, but he did refer him to a wart toucher. There are wart touchers.
I know.
And there's goiter touchers.
Goiter touchers. I know. I have seen. I have not seen one in action, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, it's not something you can charge for.
I could name people.
Oh yeah.
I could talk to people who would tell me where to find one.
Anyway, so he referred to wart toucher, and that didn't work out at all. But anyway, the guy asked for his money back, and High Pockets gave him his money back. And I think that's the way to do it. You don't want to create confrontation at the very beginning, front end of a new business.
And also, that would create a reputation.
Oh, bad reputation. Well, so then Skeet, he advertises that he is a specialist in terms of home remedies, anything dealing with the alimentary canal, your stomach, your intestines, your bowels, and stuff like that, anything dealing with your gut. And so an older gentleman got online, made an appointment with Skeet, and said, "Sir, what's your problem?" And the gentleman said, "Well, I'll be honest with you, I got locked bowels."
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
That could be what kind of pain?
Dreadful. So anyway, Skeet said, "Well, I have to ask you a series of questions. It's called a differential. You have to figure out, how the guy got to this point." And he asked him some questions about his diet,
working his way down
to a diagnosis and a treatment option. So anyway, he asked the guy, "Well, what's your diet like, and how much do you drink?"
Skeet is such a good.
He's a home remedy guy. But anyway, he said, before the guy could get all of the questions answered, Skeet said, I got the cure. I got the cure for you right here. You need to go to the drugstore, buy you a big box of X-Lax.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and said take half the box tonight. And when you get up in the morning, take the other half. And then, while you're at the drugstore, buy a 4-ounce bottle of Pluto water. Pluto water, of course, is bottled in French Lick, Indiana. It's a purgative. It's a purgative.
Yeah.
It's very smelly, very rotten egg smell, but it works. Very sulfurous, but it works. Boy, does it ever work. So anyway, he told him, so that's what you need to do.
X-Lax plus Pluto water.
Plus Pluto. Half a box of X-Lax at night, half a box in the morning, followed, chased by a 4-ounce bottle of Pluto water.
That'll clear them out.
And anyway, so the old guy said, sir, said, I don't think you understand what I told you. I have locked bowels. And Skeet said, well, I just gave you the cure for it. He says, no, said, my bowels are locked wide open. So anyway, the guy got his money back.
Yeah.
I
gotta tell you,
it didn't work out.
The business isn't working that well.
No, it didn't. It hasn't gone. But you got to listen to your patient. You can't make assumptions, right? He had locked, but they were locked wide open.
Reminds me of one of my favorite jokes from Naked Gun.
Oh, I love Naked Gun.
It's where he says, it's being a cop's like drinking a bottle of Drano. Sure, it'll clean you out, but leave you hollow inside.
That's a good one. That's a good one right there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, anyway, Skeet and the High Pockets, they're out of business again, But the goiter touchers, Bork touchers.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's okay, but I thought it was a good business model. I really did.
I like that High Pockets they're going into partnership together. I think that's a good. I think that's a good calming presence.
Oh, I do too. I totally agree, and I'm hoping that they can get this back on track because I think not everybody likes conventional medicine.
Yeah.
Not everybody trusts doctors. I mean, I do personally.
Clearly,
really
not everybody trusts doctors.
And I understand that. If you don't believe that, just watch these commercials for Morgan & Morgan and the Hammer and stuff like that, malpractice and all that stuff. So I understand there's a mistrust of some people.
Where'd High Pockets get his name?
Because he wears his pants up around right up here.
How old a man is he?
Oh, he's in his late 40s, I'd say. But, he walks around with his hands in his pockets right up here, right underneath his chest there, High Pockets. Yeah, he likes to wear them up there. And he also wears socks with sandals. He can't help it.
Now, wait a second. Anybody can help wearing socks with sandals.
Not High Pockets, because he never buys pants long enough to wear your pants up that high. With that pants up high, you need longer pant legs, but not him. He buys, he's a 40-40, and he wears 40-40, and it's just not enough.
I'm intrigued. I want to hear more about High Pockets next time you're here.
I sure will.
Because I've never met the man. And,
you have not?
No,
I thought you had.
No,
you've been to Poop Lodge that one night.
But I've never met High Pockets. I've never.
You were there. I thought you were there.
Well, I must not have been introduced. Next time you can introduce us formally.
Well, that was probably during one of the more formal meetings at Poop Lodge. It might have been installation.
Or a basketball game. Hey, we got to go, ladies and gentlemen. Len, thank you so much for being here. Folks, thank you so much for watching. Take the Points, Big Calcutta. It's going to be great. See you soon.
Woo!